Ever feel like AI tools are smart, but not quite human enough? They give answers, but sometimes you have to explain things over and over again just to get the right result. What if you had an AI that understood you so well? It felt like talking to a friend who also happens to be a genius. That's exactly what ChatGPT-5 promises. Smarter conversations, deeper memory, and a real leap forward in how AI can help you in everyday life. Today, I'm going to walk you through what's new, how it works, and how you can start using it right now to boost your productivity, creativity, and even your income. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now. Let's start with the basics. ChatGPT-5 is the next major leap in OpenAI's AI models. It's based on a more advanced architecture than GPT-4, which means it's not just faster, it's more accurate, more natural in conversation, and much better at keeping track of details. In practical terms, this means you can have an ongoing project, say, planning a book, running a marketing campaign, or coding an app. And ChatGPT-5 will remember your past conversations without you having to re-explain every little thing. That alone is a huge time saver. But what's truly impressive is how well it understands context. It can connect ideas you gave it weeks ago with what you're talking about today, making the conversation flow like a long-term collaboration. So, what's the big deal? First, long-term memory. Unlike previous versions, ChatGPT-5 can store and recall details over much longer conversations. Second, multimodal capabilities. It can process text, images, and even audio in a single conversation. Imagine showing it a photo of a broken gadget and asking for a repair guide. It can now do that. Third, emotional understanding. ChatGPT-5 is better at picking up tone, sarcasm, and subtle meaning, so it feels less robotic. And finally, integration power. Developers can now connect it with more apps and tools, which means you'll start seeing ChatGPT-5 inside productivity software, creative apps, and even your smart devices. This isn't just theory. Let's talk real-life use. A student can use ChatGPT-5 to break down complex textbook chapters into simple summaries, generate practice quizzes, and even help brainstorm ideas for essays. A small business owner can have it write email campaigns, analyze sales data, and even prepare a social media content plan for the entire month. Developers can debug code in multiple programming languages with more accuracy than ever. And content creators, this is where it gets exciting. You can have it brainstorm video topics, draft full scripts, suggest B-roll ideas, and even write social media captions. The bottom line, whether you're learning, earning, or creating, ChatGPT-5 can become your personal AI teammate. Many people ask, do I really need to upgrade if GPT-4 is already good? The short answer, yes, if you care about speed, memory, and accuracy. GPT-4 often forgot earlier parts of a conversation after a while, and it struggled with tasks that needed multiple steps. GPT-5 not only remembers more, but can chain complex requests together. For example, in GPT-4, you might have had to ask for a blog outline, then a draft, then SEO suggestions separately. In GPT-5, you can ask for all three in one go, and it delivers them in a well-structured format. Plus, GPT-5's improved reasoning means fewer mistakes, so you spend less time fixing outputs. If you want to unlock the full potential of ChatGPT-5, here are some pro tips. First, master the art of prompting. Be specific about what you want, the style, and the context. For example, don't just say, "Write me a post." Instead, say, "Write a 300-word post for Instagram in a friendly tone about healthy breakfast ideas." Second, take advantage of memory. Decide what details you wanted to keep over time, and make sure to update that memory as your needs change. Third, explore plugins and integrations. Link it to your favorite tools to expand its abilities. And lastly, experiment. The more you play around with it, the more you'll discover hidden features that fit your workflow. ChatGPT-5 isn't the end. It's just the beginning of where AI is heading. We're talking about AI that can fully understand multimedia content, AI assistants that handle daily tasks before you even ask, and personalized models that adapt uniquely to you. The skills you learn using ChatGPT-5 now will carry over to even more advanced tools in the future. So, if you want to stay ahead in this AI-driven world, now's the time to start mastering it. Now, as powerful as ChatGPT-5 is, it's not perfect. It can still make mistakes, sometimes confidently giving you an answer that sounds right, but is factually wrong. This is called a hallucination in AI terms, and it's why you should always double-check important information. It can also misinterpret very niche topics or slang that's too new. Another limitation is bias. While it's better than previous models, it still reflects patterns from the data it's trained on, which means certain responses might lean one way or feel incomplete. And finally, it's still not a mind reader. You need to give clear prompts to get the best results. So, while GPT-5 feels much more like a helpful teammate, remember, it's still a tool and you're the captain. ChatGPT-5 is here, and it's changing the game. Whether you're using it for study, work, or creativity, the possibilities are endless. So how will you use it? Let me know in the comments. And if this video gave you ideas, give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more AI tips and tutorials.